Let's get ready to rumble!
Good morning. This is the New York session stream, taken as part of our Road to Funded series. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you get anything of value. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell too, because we are live every weekday, Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. That's 12:30 p.m. West African time. With that being said, let's get right into the charts. All right, y'all. Happy Friday. We made it through the week. We survived the week. And hey, we made it to the end of the week in some profit, right? So that's all we can hope for. Hopefully we can end the week in some profit. So we'll see what we can get today. Anybody trade Asian session? Anybody trade London? If you did, hope you got some of these pips right here. Got a little bit of movement on GJ. Gold didn't do much, but GJ definitely during London. Yeah. It's still the same. It's still the same. The thing that ails me is still the same. I set like 5 alarms. Voila. I set 5 alarms for, to wake up for London session. Every single one. I don't even remember them going off, man. I don't even remember them going off. I don't know. I used to be I was never a light sleeper, but usually I could go to sleep 2 hours before. As long as I set that alarm, I'm up, right? But these days, I don't know. I think it's old age, man. Old age of 25, you know what I'm saying? All right. Cool. Let's get into these charts real quick. Let's get into these charts. Okay, so welcome to the end of the month, everybody. So today we're gonna see how this candle closes. Now, yesterday was yesterday CPI or is today CPI? Was yesterday jobless claims, I think. So today CPI. Okay, so today is CPI, right? So what that means is you could see this monthly candle look a lot different than it does right now, right? If CPI goes absolutely nuts, we could see this whole candle flip, right? I mean, what is this flip? So this flip is about 200 pips. That's nothing, right? If news is what, like, if news is gonna be kicking, right? If news is gonna be kicking heavy, this whole monthly candle could flip, right? Whether it's gonna flip and continue driving down, or it'll flip initially and then come back up and just sort of close, maybe not as bullish as this, but still bullish. We don't really know yet, right? But barring news, we'll see what news does, and then at that point I'll be able to sort of key into what I'm expecting that candle to close like. But barring news, I'm not expecting this to drive down, right? I'm not expecting this whole candle to just flip bearish and drive down, barring news, right? So we'll see. But like I said, again, broken record over here, where we have taken out these highs now, right? So if you're looking at the past situations when you've had moves like this, you either reject and flip. But since we're already in the last day for this monthly, I'm not expecting that to happen there, right? So now it's one of two things. It's either we're gonna continue pushing up, or we're gonna keep on rejecting as we have been for a little bit here, right? We're gonna keep on rejecting, still close bullish, but just not as bullish, right? We'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. Yeah, depending on how we close, that gives us sort of a new outlook or a new angle to start taking positions going into next month, right? Because if we end up closing above this level here at 200.6, you could look to kill this range, right? Then you're looking to kill this range up to 202.8, 202.7, right? So yeah, if you close below, you might be looking for a top wick to drive down, right? So all of those things come into play, right? They'll give us a new angle on how we can look at the markets. But for now, let's just see how we form here on the lower time frames. Cool. So this weekly, we've been playing a little bit of a tug of war, right? We've come down, we've come up. Right now we're sort of back in the middle of that range. We'll see how this ends up going. But yeah, I mean, you've not fully tapped. You have rejection off of these levels. Let me see. You got rejection off of this, some levels in here, right? You have rejection off some levels in here, but the overall level, I'd say the overall level is like this 201.1. So you haven't exactly tapped into that level, but you know, it is a weekly level, so it's a larger range, I'd say, right? So yeah, I mean, you do have room to come up here if you're gonna continue pushing up, right? If you were looking for reasons to continue pushing up, you still have room to come up here, right? So we'll see. Daily close bearish below, close bearish below. We created this crazy bottom wick, came down, and then we started rejecting, right? Started rejecting, create a bottom wick first, respecting this level 199.2, and then continue pushing up. So the fact that we respected 199.4, right, is telling me that we might just continue pushing up here. Why I say 199.4 is because on our way up, this is one of those levels that we were really keen on, right? We had a lot of play around these levels. Wait, was it 190? No, it might be 198.4. Never mind. Yeah, it might be I might be thinking of 198.4. Yeah, scratch that. But yeah, but still we did close respecting 199.2 here. Fat bottom wick. I mean, we still closed bearish, but we closed bearish respected, right? But now what I'm noticing is we created this bottom wick. Look what we did here. So we closed bearish, created this bottom wick, right? We tried to go further down. We tried to go past 199.2. We couldn't do it, right? We couldn't do it. What did price end up doing? We rejected this level, came up to grab the previous daily high. So now we've grabbed liquidity, right? So is this just liquidity for us to drive down and break these levels now, right, towards these lows, and maybe even lower, maybe start going towards 198.4? I'm not sure yet, right? I'm not sure, but it is very possible, right? That is something that could be happening right now. So again, we'll see how the lower time frames form. But I don't know, with this formation, I wouldn't mind taking some sells here. Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking some sells. If we get opportunities for sells, I wouldn't mind them at all. So in terms of my levels, I mean, my 4-hour levels pretty much stay the same. Those pretty much stay the same. Yeah, it came up. Yeah, it came all the way up here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would really like these sells to play out. I would really like these sells to play out, because I mean, like I said, right, we had this bearish closure, right? We had this bearish closure to the downside, right? Then what did price do? We closed bearish below, right? We probably had a little bit of a pullback here. Then we came down to continue this push down, but we found resistance, we found support at 199.2. So price said, oh, right, I don't have enough juice to break through this level. Let me just come up here real quick and take this previous daily highs, right? So it came up here. Now we've taken out this previous daily highs. We've grabbed some liquidity, right? Now are we gonna continue? Are we gonna start flipping on this candle? Are we gonna start this drive down to start pushing down towards 198.4, right? So I just had to reiterate that, because this is, I mean, this is important, right? This is important, because this is what our current outlook, right? This is what our current outlook is gonna be based around, right? So yeah, so 4-hour levels, pretty straightforward. I'm not gonna lie, I went over the whole thing again because I seen somebody come into the chat, or come into start viewing, come into the stream, and that was a nice ass breakdown. I ain't gonna lie. That's a nice breakdown. I had to do it for the audience, man. Shit. Man's left anyways. Dickhead. It's like, man. Alright, but let me get back on track. Okay, so yeah, so 4-hour levels are pretty straightforward there. So I would really like these sells. I would really like to take these sells. Let me see. Where can I start considering the sells? So you got level there, you got level here. Okay, so technically range 2 sells. Okay, Okay. Why I'm saying range 2 sells, even though I do want the sells, is because I mean, I can't ignore the fact that this previous candle did close bullish, right? The previous candle did close bullish, so there is bullish momentum. We did close bullish above a range, like all of this clean. So all of this could just be pullback to continue this push up, right? So I can't really ignore that fact. If this 4 hour were to close bearish, then yeah, wherever I'm at, I'm just looking to break a level, right? Wherever I'm at, I don't really care. But for now, like off of this next hourly closure, it would need to be a range 2 closure, right? Yeah, for me to get involved, it would need to be a range 2 closure. The buys are cooking up though, so yeah, see what I'll go on with those. Let me see what this looks like on the 30. Probably push this down a little bit. Yeah, push that down. Let's see. Yeah, you could put this a little lower, I guess. Yeah, somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. Then you have to go around here. Shit, you just keep on moving the levels, huh? Okay, cool. Okay, buys right there. Let me see what these levels are saying here. Yeah, for sure. All right, cool. These are our levels. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens around these areas. Ooh. Cool. Yeah, let's see what happens here. In terms of taking the early sells here, yeah, the only issue, right? The only issue is technically this 4 hour, right? Because well, is it the issue? Because we could be coming down here to tap 199.65, right? Because I do want the sells, right? I do want these sells to play out, because long term, if these sells end up playing out, you're gonna drive, right? You're gonna drive, and you're most likely gonna fill this wick to the left. So that's a decent move. That's a pretty decent move. And now with the 4 hour coming down after creating this top wick, if you end up closing bearish, that's just added confluence, right? But what I'm trying to see now, is it possible for you to get involved with these sells early? Because if you're anticipating that this 4 hour is gonna come down here to find support to 199.7, if you're looking towards 199.7 to get tapped here, you could probably take these sells early going down, right? All right, let me see how this 15-minute closes. I'm curious to see how we close here. Let's see how we close on this 15, because look how much rejection we have from this level. We have a good bit of rejection. We got rejection there, rejection here, rejection here, rejection here, right on the money here. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Now, okay, this 15 is about to close. I might get involved here. Okay, we might have an early trade here, y'all. Let me see. So 15 about to close. Let me see how we close here. Okay, all right, so we close respecting here on the 15. So I'm gonna need a top wick. Towards that level there. Okay, 30-minute. Yeah, this is interesting here. This is interesting. Yeah, it's a very early position. Let's see, did we close? So we closed. We have driven up from this area before, right? Okay, so it looks like you're gonna continue pushing down here. I'm really thinking about it, because this 4 hour flipping now, right? This 4 hour flipping now. So you had that whole push up, right? So what are the chances you don't come back and tap 199.7? Pretty slim, right? Okay, hourly has no top wick though. Yeah, as much as I want to take this, because this does look good to drive down to 199.7, and I mean, you got about a 13 pip range towards 199.7. Yeah, man, as much as I would like to take this, I can't really take it, not right now anyways. Yeah, as much as I would have liked to take this, I really can't take it. There is volume, right? There is volume in the market right now. You do see this, you are seeing price push here, but I can't really take this, not right now. Because right now I just have an idea, right? I don't have an entry, I just have an idea. I just have an idea that this is gonna continue pushing down here, and this 4 hour is at least gonna make a bottom wick towards these levels here, right? 199.7, 199.65. Yeah, man, I don't really I mean, if it plays out, it plays out, right? If it plays out, it plays out. But you know, I only have an idea. There is no actual entry here. There's no actual entry here. It's just an idea, and it's an idea that has a high probability of playing out. But again, no entries. At least let me see how this hourly closes, right? Because this hourly still has no top wick. So at least let me see how the hourly closes, and then we'll see what go on. Then we will see what go on. Yeah, I moved this support like 20 times already, because things do get a little bit not choppy per se, but well, yeah, choppy. They do get a little bit choppy here. I like the hourly level though. It looks better on the hourly than the 30. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, this is a pretty wide range I have here, right? But I mean, here's the thing: if once this 4 hour closes, it's like you're confirmed going down, right? I mean, what, 199.645. So if that 4 hour closes below 199.645, right? So that's below here, right? As long as you close down below here, you're taking those sales every single day, or I'm taking those sales every single day, right? But for now, I can't really get involved in these sales, because I understand that most likely the fact that you already came up here, you tapped into a level, and like the way this candle is forming, most likely you're gonna tap into this 4 hour level again before you continue pushing up or driving all the way down, right? So I mean, I could just take a sell and close my eyes, but you know, that wouldn't really make sense, right? That's just gonna put me in some unnecessary drawdown, you know, or potentially anyways. But yeah, we'll see how this plays out. We'll see how this forms. Let me take a look at gold real quick. This is the infamous range before news on gold. The infamous range before news. All right, monthly bullish, been rejecting, right? Weekly bearish. Previous week closed bearish. I mean, we haven't done much this week. I mean, we've gone up, gone down, but we've pretty much stayed inside about a 400 pip range, which for gold isn't really much, right? For the whole week. Yeah. So weekly coming down, we have a top wick taking out the lows. Let's see if we flip. Daily, previous daily close bullish now. Okay, interesting. So it came up, came down, boom. So we could be mirroring this move to the left, right? If we're looking at this move to the left, this could be a mirror for that move, because look what happened here. We came up, filled the range, rejected off this level, came down, boom, and then we had a bullish confirmation candle, or bullish closure, right? Bullish closure still inside the range. Then the next candle, look what we did. We came out, right? So now we've done this part. We've gone up, we've come down, right? Now you have your bullish closure inside the range, right? So now is this candle gonna be the one? Boom. Let's see. Let us see. But now you've, you know, if you're gonna mirror that move, that's exactly what you're gonna do here. And Yeah, so I mean, the way the candle opened, it looks good to do that, right? At least with the candle, with the way it opened. So we'll see what ends up happening here. But yeah, I'm keen on the buys. I do like the buys. I would like to take the buys. 4-hour levels, pretty straightforward as well. Not moving around much. Yeah, I would like these buys for sure. Like those buys for sure. Yeah, so now we're in this infamous range before news, right? So a lot of times, yeah, I think CPI might do numbers today. I think we might do numbers today with CPI, because a lot of times when you see gold range like this before news comes out, soon as news comes out, you're gonna see a madness. You're gonna see boom. You're gonna see boom, boom, something like this, right? You're gonna see just boom, straight up, or the opposite, go straight, boom, just straight down, right? Just fall straight down, right? So you never know what's gonna happen, but this is I should get that patented, the infamous range, the infamous gold range. But yeah, let's see. I mean, you have this range here, but I am still looking for buys, so the sells don't really come until I have that range too. Actually, what is this level? 2336. What is that on the 4-hour? 2336 is down here. I mean, a 4-hour closure is different. It confirms something different, right? So if you had a 4-hour closure below here, sorry, my fault. If you had a 4-hour closure below here, then sure, I'd consider that as well. But with the way this is forming, I would really prefer, to take the buys here. But a closure below 2336, that would be a flip of this candle, right? Yeah, so if you take out your own lows on this daily, you might just be coming for a steeper bottom wick, right? So yeah, that might be yeah, I like that level. I like 2336. So let's see how news ends up coming out here. Let's see how news ends up coming out. Yeah, I'm not taking, I don't highly doubt we'll even get a position before news, but even if we do, well, we can't actually. Yeah, we can't, because I mean, unless we get something at 8 o'clock, unless this candle just pushes up right now and then this hourly closes above somehow, yeah, there's nothing else I'm taking before news for sure. For sure. So let's see. Yeah, these are our levels. This is what we're looking at. Let's see how this plays out today. Hopefully we can end the week off on a good note. All right, we finally back in some profit. Not much of profit, but we are back in profit. We've been on a quote unquote winning streak, but it's really a winning and break even streak. So I don't even know how many, but it's been, the last L was a while ago. We haven't taken an L in a while, which is which is always good. But if you don't have, even if you don't take an L, if you're not getting the W's, doesn't matter much. All that matters is them dubs. All right, let me see. I was about to do something here. Let me see. Oh yeah, I wanted to update the current profit. Yeah, we got oh, I already did. Okay, I thought I didn't. Hold up, let me see how much I got. Yeah, we 0.5% in profit, y'all. Come on, talk to me nice. Yeah, y'all ain't never seen that type of profit before. 0.5%. Come on, man. It's too easy. Come on, man. Yeah. All right, yeah. So GJ just doing his thing right now, just continuing the drop here. What was the level I was looking at? 199.7. Yeah, so maybe if we got in on the flip, maybe, but yeah, right now it's gonna be a little tough. Yeah, I'm not keen on taking this, to be honest with you. I would really like these sells to play out, right? But they might just leave without us, but I would really like these sells to play out. Right now it's just an idea though, right? There's no actual entry. I have no actual entry. It's just an idea at this point. Right? It's just an idea. So we gotta wait here. We gotta wait. Because I am seeing 190. I mean, I am seeing 199.7 getting tapped at least minimum, right? Because why would we come all the way up here, create this top wick, right? The only reason we're coming down like this is because, you know, we've hit a rejection area and we need to come down and grab some more liquidity, right? Where's the next level that we can grab some liquidity at or find support? It's here, right? So most likely you're going to tap into these levels, 199.65, 199.7. But the thing is, I have no entry, right? I don't have any entry. I got no entries. I'm just seeing a whole lot of bearish movement right now. It's a whole lot of bearish momentum. Because here's the thing, you could reject right here, you could reject right here, right? There's a bunch of places you could reject from, right? You could reject right here, right? A bunch of places you could reject from. So without an entry, this is just treacherous. This is treacherous waters right now, right? It's just treacherous waters. It's easy to just see, okay, we're melting, right? It's easy to just see this big bearish candle and, you know, you get tempted into taking those sells, but, you know, you gotta wait for your entries, man. Just save yourself some from some unnecessary drawdown and some unnecessary mental lapses. What will I say? Yeah, man, but let's see. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Hey, yeah, we can get something right at when is news anyways. Let me see. 8:30. Okay. If we can get something right as news opens, that would be nice. That would be very nice. I gotta go pick up some 2x4s or 1x2s actually. Hey man, I hope everybody. Hold up. I'm gonna save that for the end of the stream. I was about to just say some motivational shit, but I'm gonna save it for the end of the stream. He goes back to back. Yo, do I get copyright? How much money you have? I got $0, dog. I got exactly $0. You mean, what do you mean? In the bank account? I got about maybe a 100. In the bank account, maybe $100. On the challenge, I got 29, as you can see on the screen. I got about 29. But in the bank account, I got about 100 and something, I think. Something around there. How much you got in the bank account? How much do you have? That's the real question. Why you worry about what I have, man? How much do you have, man? Since we trying to ask questions. I like the engagement though. I like the engagement. Yeah, we need more of them questions. Need more of them questions. Keep the brain active. Keep the brain pumping. All right, hourly just closed. Of course, gold didn't do much here. GJ though. So now we have a question to ask ourselves on GJ. The hourly just closed. You close below this level. You've look how much rejection you have off this level. Rejection here, rejection here, rejection here, right? And these drove down heavy. This drove down heavy. This drove down heavy, right? This drove down heavy. Okay, so now you gotta ask your question. You gotta ask yourself the question of is this something I am willing to take? Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so 30 minutes. I have a level here. This is only on the 30. Let me see the hourly level. This is an hourly level as well. Yeah. Came up. You have seen that high. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll take the flip of this candle, this hourly candle, but we need a top wick towards these levels here. Yeah. There you go. Because then you came down here. Boom. Found support, then you went. Okay. So the only way I would take this position here before news drops is if we get a top wick towards this level here, right? Don't get me wrong, you could flip here and just melt, right? You could flip here and just melt, but what I'm looking at here is this level. We have some support. We have levels here, right? We do have levels here that we did respect, but look what happened in the past. Anytime you came and respected this level, if you were gonna keep on driving down, you retested this level here first, and then you drove back down, right? Something similar happening here. You came down, found support around these areas. You came up here, found that found resistance, boom. Then you continue pushing down, right? So now that we're respecting this level, for me to take this position right now, especially with news in 30 minutes, I need this top wick to be a little bit more. But here's the thing, you could just keep on driving down, but here's what I'd say though. If you keep driving down now without creating that steeper top wick, most likely what you're gonna do here, most likely, not doesn't mean that's exactly what you're gonna do, but most likely, just based off of, you know, what I know of price, most likely you're gonna keep on coming down. If you keep on coming down here without this steeper top wick, you're gonna keep on coming down. You're gonna tap, say, 199.65, and then you're gonna start seeing that rejection. And you're gonna see that rejection, right? Either that's gonna be a rejection to come up to then create that top wick, and then continue back down, or a rejection to just continue pushing up. I don't know, right? But we'll see. But that would be before news though. If that forms like that, it's gonna be before news. It's not gonna be after. It's not gonna be after news, because once news hits, yeah, price gonna do what price wanna do. Cool. So yeah, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. It's a Friday. We don't need to take anything that doesn't make sense. You want to be able to look at your kids in the eyes when you get off oh, I gotta follow homie, bruh. Gotta follow man like Wix. Look, I don't even follow this dude. Come on, man. I'm slacking. Yo, I'm about to make a few payouts and move to Bali. Yeah, I seen that on Instagram, right? Just jokes. That's hilarious. Yeah, we're just chilling here. We're just chilling. Nothing much going on. We're waiting for news. In 25. Yeah, so you see how this GJ is sort of, you know, you're sort of holding support here, right? So to really confirm that this move is ready to drop down, is ready to rip down, you want to see that top wick. You want to see that top wick towards these levels here before I'm really convinced that we're ready to drive down. So yeah, we'll see how this forms. But if you end up not making that top wick before 8:15, I mean, I'm not in there regardless, right? Because then we have 15 minutes till news and I might as well wait. I might as well wait. So CPI, personal spending. Let's see what that does. Let's see what that does here. Let's see what that does. Just keep in mind, this monthly candle can look a whole lot different. So take a picture of this candle, because once price hits, this candle, not price, once news hits, this monthly candle can look a whole lot different than it does right now. So take a picture. Take a picture. Take a picture. Yeah, weekly flipping. So you just flipped on the weekly. I mean, you've been flipped on the weekly, so it's nothing new. Nothing new. Another make the news, ain't nothing new. In high school, ain't nothing new. All his friends gang bang, ain't nothing new. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. Let's see. What do y'all think? What are y'all trading today? What are y'all looking to trade for CPI? You trading gold, trading GJ? I'm guessing you are, since you're on the stream, but maybe you're just here for the good vibes and relaxation, you know? You know, I'm bilingual. I speak multiple languages, you know? So if you let me know what country you're from in the chat, I'll switch to your language. Trust me, I'm like that. I speak so many languages. I speak Francais. Habla español, you know, Arabic, Habibi, you know, everything, bro, everything. I speak everything. Trust me. I'm not just lying to, you know, to incite some engagement in chat. Never. I would never lie. I would never lie like that. I would never lie like that. I speak Hindi. Nehi duma chale. Duma chale. Duma chale. Dum. I speak Romanian. Cefaci. Come on, man. I speak it all, bruv. I speak Italian. Buongiorno. Buongiorno, fettuccine. All right, GJ continuing this push down as expected, right? So nothing we didn't expect here, but you know, the thing is, even if we got in, so where did we look at this move? We looked at this move off like this 15 close, right? So we would have been in here, like right here. I mean, we would have been out already, right? We would have already taken TPs, but look how slowly this formed, right? There was no confirmed move. Yeah, nah. Yeah, I'm cool on that. I'd say that was like a C plus setup, right? That was like a C plus setup, and you know, I'd prefer to only take the A plus setups on stream at this point. Yeah, but let's see. 15-minute about to close in 5 minutes. Let's see how we close here. Not that we're gonna do anything off of the 15, but let's just see how we close. We gonna rock this down and the game of gone, yeah, at the top of the world. Ooh, that's some nostalgia right there. Y'all remember King of, what was it? King of the City? The Disney show? 2.5 Kings or 2 Pairs of Kings, something like that. That was my shit. That was my shit back in the day. Yeah, you're just making your way downtown. DJ dropping. The hoes are stomping. All right, question for y'all. Where's the first country you would go after you made a 500K payout? After you just withdrew a 500K payout. Where's the first country you going to? Kobe. Mamba mentality. Yeah, bro. Yo, Kobe would have been a crazy Forex trader, bro. He would have been goated in the Forex space. Let me tell you. You know, there's these people that, you know, it's hard to not see them succeeding in anything. You know, they put themselves in, right? Like, even though you've only seen them succeed in, you know, in something very specific, or in a specific area, specific field, just cause of how they are, right? Just how their personality is, or their characteristics, you know, it's hard to not see them succeed in anything. Like Kobe, bro. Yeah, Kobe would have been a crazy Forex trader, man. R.I.P. Kobe, bro. R.I.P. Kobe and Gigi and them other folks. R.I.P. Driving down. Hey, but my fault, y'all. I lost in the sauce. All right, so waiting for this 15 to close in about 10 seconds here. Let's see how we close. Again, I'm not taking anything off the 15. I just want to see how it closes. Okay. Yeah, so regardless, even if I was, no, I would have taken this. Yeah, if I wasn't. Now, here's something funny that could happen. I say funny because, you know, price has a way of, you know, doing some BS. And this is why I think price action, so the technicals and the fundamentals, I think they work together. I think they go hand in hand. Because you do have news about to drop in 15 minutes. Look at what gold's doing. Gold just keeps on consolidating, just constricting right now, right? And then you see, as soon as news drops, you'll see it do boom. You see it push out, right? Push out, maybe break above, maybe break below. But then look at GJ. GJ is just pushing right now. It's almost like it's rushing to create a move, right? It's rushing to create some type of structure for news to sort of, you know, move around. If you get what I'm trying to say, right? So I mean, I'm not saying that's what is happening, but that's just a story I like to tell. You know, you got to tell yourself a story when you're looking at charts, right? There has to be a reason for things, because this is not random. As random as this was, if this was truly random, if all of this was truly random, Nobody is making money on the forex markets, trust me. If all of this was true, if price was just moving like whatever the fuck, like whatever, like with no rhyme or no what's that saying, rhyme or reason or something like that, then yeah, nobody is making money on the forex markets, trust me. Dun 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 dun. Hey, oh, I like this beat. Whoa. Hey, okay, hold up. Okay. To me in. Hey, to me in. Let's go. Oh, that's the end of the beat, man. I was about to go dumb. I was about to go dumb on that beat. Okay, this 15-minute could flip and drive. That's possible, but we got news in 12. Might as well wait. Hey, yeah, all right. Hey, Euro USD. We don't trade that, but why not, huh? Before news, we just waiting on news to drop, so why not? All right, let's look at a monthly on the EU. Yeah, these levels here, these levels are literally from maybe 4 years ago. I haven't touched EU in a minute. But yeah, let's look at this real quick. So you're sort of in a consolidation here, at least on the monthly, right? Previous monthly close below. I mean, you have 8 hours left for this monthly candle to close. So I mean, if you still had time here, I would say this is most likely just the top wick, and then you're most likely gonna flip on this candle and continue driving down, right? But you only have today left for this monthly candle to close. So depending on how news drops here, depending on how the news is gonna drop, I mean, you could see this whole candle flip, right? You could see this whole candle flip, and if you do end up flipping on this candle, you're gonna keep on driving down, I think, right? You're most likely gonna, at least you're gonna drive down to this support, right? If you flip on this candle off of news. So you know that might happen, but if news doesn't end up flipping this candle, most likely you're gonna close bullish, right? So let's see what happens with that. Going on to the weekly, go on to the weekly real quick. So what happened on the weekly? You had a, let me see, yeah, that's why I don't like EU. It's a little choppy. EU a little choppy, right? It's a little choppy, but price action is still price action, doesn't really matter. So you sort of have a level, I mean, you have a level of support there. Let me push this down a little bit more. So you have a level there. Sort of have a level here. You have an intermediary level right there. So 1.085. So you're sort of at a level right now, right? Because this has held as resistance in the past. You have rejected down from here in the past. Previous weekly respected this level. You've come up, you've taken out the highs, you've taken out the lows as well. So what are you gonna do now? Are you gonna push up or are you gonna push down? Yeah, this is sort of in limbo right now. There's really no confirmed direction here, right? Even going off the monthly, I mean, monthly is saying you're currently bullish, but you do have potential for a bearish formation. Weekly is previous weekly close bearish, respecting, but I mean, you were going up before that, right? And you've taken out the lows, you still didn't drive down, so you never know what could happen here. This could flip and drive down, could go up, you don't know, right? Right now your higher time frames are not really giving you anything concrete, I would say, right? Let's look at the daily real quick. So daily should start telling us something a little bit more. So let's see the daily levels. Where we got daily level there, you got a resistance, you got support. So daily pretty much the same thing. Daily is in a range here, right? The daily is in a range. This level here, you've driven down heavy off this level multiple times, right? Multiple times you've driven down off this level. So you have a drive off this level down over here, tap into this level, rejected, tap into this level, rejected, tap into these levels, rejected, right? So you have a lot of rejection going on here. So even though that you're coming up, you might still see some more rejection right there. But if you look to the left, look what happened here. When you rejected here, you found support here, and then you continued pushing up. So the same thing could happen here. The exact same thing could happen here, right? You came down, right? Came down here. I mean, you came up again. You tried to break this level again. Boom. You came down. This support still held. So now you could start pushing up, right? It's very possible you could start pushing up now. Let me just look. What was that weekly saying? So weekly took the lows. Now you could come up, feel those highs. Very possible. This monthly, yeah. So I'm saying buys right now. I would prefer the buys if I was trading this. I would prefer the buys. Your current 4-hour has no top, has no bottom wick. Your current 4-hour has no bottom wick. Interesting. Okay, so then adjust these levels here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is why I don't trade EU, just because the levels sometimes are not as clean. But let me see. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, this 4-hour has no bottom wick, so you want to be careful here. You want to be careful here. But again, this is just before news. As soon as news hits, everything I'm saying could change. Every single thing I'm saying could change as soon as news hits. This 4-hour has no bottom wick. So if you end up rejecting off of these levels up here, yeah, if you end up rejecting here, this whole 4-hour is gonna flip and you're most likely gonna drive down. So I think the 4-hour closure is gonna be key for you here. You want to wait for the 4-hour to close, right? So I mean, one, you want to wait for news to drop, and two, you want to wait for the 4-hour to close. But just in terms of numbers, so let me just summarize everything I'm saying. I am rambling a little bit here. In terms of numbers, what I would be looking for, right? Because I'm not sure how you trade, but what I would be looking for, I would be looking for basically this hourly to close above 1.086, right? I'll be looking for this closure above 1.086, bottom wick, and then I'll take some buys going up, right? Because 1.086, yeah, that's above some levels here. Yeah. So yeah, in terms of just numbers, I would be looking for closure above 1.086 to take buys going up. In terms of sells, I would be looking for closures below 1.08335, right? And that's just off of the hourly close and the 4-hour close. But you have news in about 5 minutes here, so this whole thing could change, right? This whole thing could change. And if you do trade news, if you are a news trader, I say news trader, but like if you are gonna capitalize off the volume from news, if you end up closing, so news drops in 5 minutes, so that's the 30-minute closure, right? So if you end up closing, let me see, I'd say if you end up closing above, yeah, if you end up closing above these highs here, and then the first 5-minute candle after news closes above 1.086, I'd say you'd be good for taking these buys up, right? I'd say you'd be good for taking these buys up. In terms of sells, I wouldn't take any sells until this 4-hour closes, because if you're gonna sell off here, this 4-hour is most likely gonna flip and close bearish. At that point, you're safe to take the sells, right? But yeah, in terms of the buys right now, that's what I'm seeing. This is the only thing I'm seeing for the buys. But yeah, that's just a quick / not quick breakdown. So in summary, buys above 1.086, sells below 1.083. Hopefully that helped somewhat. If you got any questions, clarifications, just well, I can't really answer it because 4 minutes is about to drop, but I will answer after news. But for now, we're gonna lock in though. Let's lock in. 4 minutes till news. Hopefully that helped a little bit. Yeah, the chart, my chart wasn't you know, I don't have my levels set on that on Euro USD, so you know. Yeah, no problem, bro. No problem. That's why we here. We helping each other. Pound what? Pound yen or what? Pound dollar? What do you mean? I mean, I can't analyze anything that's not pound yen or gold right now because news is about to drop in 3 minutes and I'm trying to lock in. We gotta be locked in here. Let's see. Oh, pound yen. Oh yeah. So I mean, this is what I'm looking at for pound yen, right? I mean, we anticipated price coming down here, right? We anticipated price coming down here, 199.65. We just didn't have any entries to take that, right? But look at this daily. Look at this daily candle, right? If you were here at the beginning of the stream, I'm not sure, but if you look at this daily time frame, look what you did on this candle. You came down, right? You closed below. Most likely you had a little bit of a pullback here. You tried to continue this push down. Boom, you hit 199.2. You hit major support. So price was like, okay, I don't have enough juice to go lower than this. Let me go up real quick, take out this previous daily highs, right, to grab some liquidity. And now you can see the push down to you can start seeing that push back down. So now you have some momentum. So think of this as like you know, in the cartoons when like they hit a wall, they like reel up, right? They run back a lot further and then to, you know, get some momentum to like push through. So think of it like that, right? That's what price is trying to do right here. Potentially, right? Potentially. It's not confirmed yet, potentially. So, you know, I mean, you look at the 4 hour, the 4 hour also agrees with that, right? You came up, continue this push up, straight push up, right? Grab liquidity at this level, tap 200.2. Now it's just a matter of, are you going to hold support here, right? Are you going to hold this support or are you going to close below? That's the question now. So let's see. Let's see. But we do have news in a little bit. As soon as news drops, everything we just said could be invalidated, right? It just depends on how news wants to drop here. Literally everything we just said could be invalidated. Your best confirmation to start taking those sells would be this 4 hour closure, but if I get an opportunity after news, I will be in there if I get that opportunity. If not, c'est la vie, we wait. Today's a Friday, y'all. Don't need to take anything that you don't need to take. You don't need to throw any Hail Marys. You know, you gotta save the capital for next week. The markets are gonna be here next week. Don't worry. They're not going nowhere. All right. Got 40 seconds left here. 40 seconds. Hey, wow. Hopefully we can. I haven't taken a news entry in a while. I hope I'm not. I was about to say, I hope I'm not rusty. That's jokes. Yes, sir. Hey, don't thank me yet. Don't thank me yet. It's I don't really it's not valid until it's valid, you know. But appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. Appreciate you for tuning in. All right, 3 seconds here. Lock in. Boom. Let's see what price gonna do. All right, news drop. Price pushing down. Okay, this is sort of expected, right? So I mean, don't get too excited with the fact that we're dropping down right now. This push down could just be a bottom wick, right? This could just be a bottom wick to complete this pullback, right? We could just complete this pullback. Cause look to the left. Look at where this candle rejected from, right? Look at where these candles rejected from. So this could just be a steeper pullback, and then you can just start driving up. So we'll wait on that. We'll wait on GJ. Let's see what gold's doing. Okay. So gold's starting to see some volume here, starting to kick a little bit. Interesting that you made a bottom wick here first. Okay. Let's see how news actually came out. So negative. So news came out negative for the dollar, so we should be going up here, right? We should be going up. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So 4 hour came down already. Okay. Okay. So for me to take the buys off the 5-minute closer, I would prefer a closer above here, right? Closer above 23.49, but you could start, the buys could start forming early on just because it is off of volume, right? If you manage to close above, yeah, if you manage to close above, let me see, what is this? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm keen on these buys. I'm keen on that gold buys. I don't think, I mean, GJ is still coming down here, which is cool. But, yeah. See. So you have this range here. Push this down a little bit. Yeah, so GJ I'm gonna hold off on. Yeah, let's lock into gold. I'm gonna hold off on GJ for now. Yeah, this gold, I'm more interested in gold here. So let's see what this 5 is saying. Okay, so let's just get ready here. Just get ready. How many pips is this? Okay, it's pretty clean range here. Boom. All right, let's just get ready here. So the only thing I don't like, I would have preferred a steeper bottom wick. If we had this bottom wick take out these lows first, that would have been nice, right? So the fact that we didn't have that bottom wick first, we're gonna have a little steeper of a stop loss here. We're gonna have a little bit steeper of a stop loss. Yeesh, that's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, there's nothing we can do. It has to be that much, right? Our stop loss has to be that much just because we never came down. So it depends on how we form though. Let's see how this 5-minute closes. I mean, yeah, 5-minute closes, it really shouldn't come down like that, right? Yeah, it shouldn't really come down like that. Okay, so two things that could happen here. We got about a minute left, so I'm gonna just run through this real quick. It depends on how we create this bottom wick here, right? If we can create a bottom wick towards this level, this black line again, then our stop loss can stay around here, right? Our stop loss can stay around here. But if we end up not creating that steep of a top of a bottom wick, okay, we're coming down though. We might close below. Yeah, we might close below here. Let's see. All right, cool. I'm just gonna get ready here on my end. Okay, stop loss. So for right now, we're looking at this case right here. So your stop loss is, yeah, it's pretty wide here. 2328. 2328. Okay. All right, let's see. About to have this 5-minute closer. Let's see. Ooh, straight up. Oh, okay. All right. And okay, so I just got in on the flip. of this candle. So now that we flipped on that candle, I'm in that position. Let's see how this pans out. As soon as we take out the highs, I'm gonna go break even. Or if we take out the highs, I should say. If we take out those highs, I'm gonna go break even. Okay, so now we're seeing some pullback here. Perfectly understandable. Cool. Hence why we have this steep of a what's it called, of a stop loss, right? Like I said, if we created this bottom wick first, we would have had a better stop loss, right? Our stop loss wouldn't have been as steep as it was, but because we entered before we created this steeper bottom wick, right? That's why we have this much of a stop loss, right? So yeah, let's let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I would say you want this 5 minute to flip. Yeah, you sort of want this 5 minute to flip because it then confirms that volume is in your favor, right? You want that 5 minute to flip. It confirms volume is in your favor. But I mean, even if you close bearish like this, you're basically waiting for the hourly closure then, right? Everything is gonna rest on the hourly closure. Everything is gonna rest on the hourly closure at that point. So yeah, let's see what happens here. We in the trade now. We in the trade. But now that you've made this bottom wick, if you end up flipping, as soon as you take out those highs, you should see a push up, right? So as soon as you take out those highs, we'll go break even, and yeah, we'll move from there. Drawdown is drawdown. Okay, cool. Let's see how this 5 minutes. 5 minutes is gonna close in about 2 minutes here. So don't panic yet. I mean, you should never panic, right? Because if you're getting in a position, you should be getting into the position in such a way where even if you lose, you know, it doesn't take anything off your back, right? No sweat off your back. It's just a losing position at the end of the day, right? So let's see if volume holds on for us. Let's see if volume holds up for us. Yeah, again, even if we close bearish here, it doesn't really matter, right? What matters is gonna be the hourly close, right? What matters is gonna be the hourly close. Because this definitely could come down a lot steeper, right? Because once this 15-minute candle flips, so this 15, once we flip on this 15, you're gonna see at least 2340 get tapped. Minimum, I think, right? Minimum, you're gonna see 2340 get tapped. At that point, you should see a rejection. You should see a rejection at that point, right? Because even if this candle is gonna drive down, you're most likely gonna retest these highs before you start melting. But we'll see. We will see. All right, 5 minute about to close in about a minute here. Let's see how we close. If you close below, let me see. If this 5 closes below 2348, most likely you're gonna see that steeper drive down. You're gonna see a steeper pull down. So I mean, hey, if you're not comfortable in drawdown, you know, get comfortable, because that's what's gonna happen. Unless you want to close it right now, which I mean, I wouldn't really advise, because you want to wait, right? You want to wait for the candle to close. At least an hourly closure here. You want to see at least an hourly closure here. But yeah, let's see. Let us see. So 30 seconds for a close here. Let's see how we close. I'd say, yeah, so ideally you want to close above 2348, right? Ideally you want to close above 2348. It helps your chances a lot more. But yeah, let's see. The way the 5 minute close opens is gonna be key as well, so keep that in mind as well. Cool. So I mean, if I wasn't in already, I would be in as soon as, actually no, I would wait for the 15-minute closure. If I wasn't in already, I would wait for the 15-minute closure. All right, so this 5 minute closed above, right? We closed above 2348 on this 5 minute, which helps our case a little bit. But yeah, again, we'll wait to see how this hourly is gonna close here. We'll wait to see how this hourly is gonna close. But the thing is, though, if you take out those highs again, there's really no reason for you not to drive up. Yeah, if you take out those highs again, there's no reason for you not to drive up. So I have my levels at about 2352, right? That's my break even level. My break even is about 2352. So yeah, we'll see how we form here. We will see how we form. Ooh. Coolio. All right, we just waiting here. not much to do, but wait. Let me see what GJ is doing real quick. Yeah, so GJ not doing much as well. Yeah, looks like we're rejecting on GJ. So you want to wait for that 4-hour close on GJ, right? You want to wait for this 4-hour closer on GJ before you really start taking anything. Closer below, we can take the sells. Closer above, we can look for a bottom wick and take some buys, right? Yeah. But for now, we're in this gold trade. Hopefully we can get out of this gold trade before GJ sets up, before this 4-hour closer here, right? If we can get out before the 4-hour closer, that would be nice. And then we can even look to get involved with GJ as well. All right, let's see. Let us see. Okay. All right, about 2 minutes left for this 5 closer, and that's also gonna be the 15 closer as well. So 15 closer is gonna be key here as well. 15 closer is gonna be key here as well. I'd say, yeah, if this wasn't gonna be the 4-hour close, I would say after the 15 you can think about, you know, getting into positions. But it's gonna be a 4-hour close, so you know, we're gonna wait that one out. Okay, 2 minutes left for this 15 to close. Let's see how we close here. Hopefully we close bullish. At the very minimum, we close bullish. Okay, so just put your get your trigger fingers ready, because we might be going break even at any point here. Okay, so right there, not yet. Let's take out those highs. Okay, right there I've gone break even. So this is a risk-free trade. Now that we've taken out those highs, you should see a push up. If you don't see a push up, if you keep on stalling, you might just come back down for a steeper bottom wick, right? So yeah, you should see that push up. We're risk-free in here now. Let's see how this 15 closes. We might get stopped out. Okay, we got stopped out at break even. It is what it is. Yeah, so we got stopped out at break even on that one. It is what it is. We saw about 10 pips there, so I guess we could have taken the 10 pips, but yeah, it is what it is with that one. I mean, in hindsight, maybe we should have held the stop loss before for the 15-minute close. Yeah, tough on that one. Yeah, we got stopped out break even. I mean, at that point, we should have just driven up, right? But most likely, you're gonna see at least 23.52 get tapped now, right? At least 23.52 you're gonna see get tapped. Yeah. There you go. 23.52. So yeah, right there I would have closed full. I would have closed full right there. Right there I would have closed the full position. So hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We came for something, we got something. We came for something, we got something. Yeah. No, I think yeah, we could have held that. We could have held that 15. We could have held that until the 15 closed, but you know, what I was seeing was, I mean, you already came down, grabbed that liquidity. So as soon as you took out those highs, I was expecting to see a straight push up, right? I was expecting to see a straight push up. So yeah, man. So that's that trade though. That's that trade done. Let me see. That's that trade done. 15 close, no top wick, so really you want to wait. So don't go anywhere though, because you could have positions in a little bit here. You could have positions in a bit in about 14 minutes. So gotta add that one to the record. Another break even. Did y'all get anything on that? But I saw 10 pips. I could have closed a little bit there, but yeah, it is what it is. Let me see. Another break even. Yeah, I think I managed my trades a little too quick. Yeah, like right there, I should have waited for the 15-minute to close, right? Because you already made a bottom wick, you came up. The only reason I moved to break even was because, again, I had the understanding of this. If you've already created that bottom wick, why are you stalling? You don't need to stall. As soon as you take out those highs, you're gonna push up. So if you start seeing some rejection, things get a little chippy, right? Things get a little chippy. But the fact that we already came to that level, right? That is sort of indication that you're most likely gonna go beyond that, right? That is sort of indication for that. But yeah, man. So gold BE once again. Don't worry, guys. We're at the BE stage right now, right? It's a lot of BEs right now, but eventually it's gonna be a lot of dubs. Trust me. It's all a process. You gotta love the process, man. It's the learning process, you know. You gotta learn. Don't learn today. We would have taken this flip, but it's the last 15 of this 4-hour candle, man. Might as well wait, right? Might as well wait. Look at that boy. Look at that boy push. Shit. Lord have mercy. But yeah, 2352 is turbulence. That's a turbulent area right there. But if this was gonna come back down, this is where we were looking. This was where we would be looking to reject off of 2352. But if not, if we end up closing above your next level here, I'd say your next level is around 2358. Yeah, 2358 looks like your next level here, which I would not mind getting involved in. I need a pullback here first, though. I need price to pull back here first. Sheesh. Yeah, we pushed, huh? We pushed. Hey, you know what I want? I just, if I had like a device that can tell me, you know, if how I'm gonna say it. Yeah, nah, never mind. Let me see. I think I haven't updated something, right? Stream record. Yeah, so now we had 33 break evens as well. Ayba, 33 wins, 33 break evens, huh? Don't worry, guys. It's a process. It's a process. It's a process. And I saw a little bit of profit from that, though. I think I got $1 profit or something. Oh no, I got no profit on that shit. I got exactly 0 profit on that. Exactly 0. Hello. No. Hey, that's a W. I saw 50 cents. 50-cent profit is a W technically, but I'm gonna keep it off the record, though. I'm gonna keep it off the record. But technically, 50 cents is a W. All right, man. Let's see. All right, let's move a little. Let's move some things around here. Let's move some things around here real quick. I'm looking at 9 o'clock. I'm looking at what we can do at 9 o'clock. So boom, now the news is dropped. We don't have, I mean, we got Chicago PMI later today, but I'm probably gonna be off the charts at this point anyways. Yeah, so now the news is dropped. You're not expecting this monthly candle to flip now, right? I'm not expecting this monthly candle to flip, but what it could do is we could see some pullback now, right? We could see some pullback or continuation up. Let's see. Weekly flip back bullish again, right? Daily is just fluctuating around those areas. The 4 hours looks like it's found some juice, and now it looks like we're pushing up. Okay, cool. All All right, let's see how we form on this 4. If you end up closing like this on the 4, if you end up closing like that on the 4, closing above this level on the hourly, actually, if you can close clean above this level, ooh, okay, I just saw something that could happen here. Interesting. Ooh. 30-minute here. Yeah, you want to close well below all this noise right here. This is all noise. So most recent would be this, right? Okay. All right, y'all. Let's see how we close here. If we can close bullish above this level on GJ, right? If this hourly can just flip bullish, close bullish. I mean, the more bullish we close, the better. But if we can close bullish above here, I'm looking for a bottom wick to this level, and I'm taking those buys. Yeah, for sure. This is a perfect formation right here. Let me see, hourly 4. Yeah, but we need this 4 hour to close bullish though. So I mean, GJ is pretty straightforward, right? Close above we buy, close below we sell, right? Well, not close below on the 4 hour. So close below 199.75. Yeah, so if we close bearish like this, respecting, I'm looking for sells below here, 199.6, right? But if we end up closing below 199.75 on the 4 hour, then sure, that I'll consider, right? That I'll consider for the buy, for the sells. So probably around here, right? Yeah, so this range right here, this is the key range. Right here. So I'm looking to either close above or below this range right here. I'm looking to either close above or below. Let's see what happens. Hey, we got this trade though. We did get this trade. Hey, if you ended up not moving to BE, that means you eating right now. If you didn't move to BE, you're about 30 pips in profit, man. Take your money and run. I got stopped out at BE. It is what it is. You do have a formation here, right? This is technically an entry, but I can't really take this because the 4 hour is about to close. So I'm trying to wait to see how this 4 hour closes before we take any other positions here. But with the way the 4 hour looks like it's gonna close, if we can just stop driving up here for a little bit, that would be nice. If we can just stop driving up, that would be nice. But it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like we're gonna stop anytime soon. Damn, we were really in here, huh? Damn, that's full TPs, bruh. That is full TP, 70 pips right there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, that's on us really, to be honest, because if we waited for the steeper bottom wick, we would have had a better entry, right? If we waited for the steeper bottom wick. So if we waited for this steeper bottom wick to form first, then we would have had a better entry going up, right? But our entry got stopped out at break even, but you know, c'est la vie. Okay, so now you tapped into this level on gold. I mean, you have room to drive on the 4. You do still have room to drive up on the 4. Oh man, as I'm saying that price is just killing the whole thing. It's just killing the whole thing. Yeah, man. I wouldn't even advise trying to take this. Yeah, the move might be gone, y'all. The move might be gone. At this point, you would need a crazy bottom wick. At this point, you would need a crazy bottom wick. Ay, baba. Okay. So that's gonna be hourly closer, 4-hour closer as well. Where's this 4-hour level here? Yeah, that's tough. That is tough. Okay, so I mean, if you can at least close like this, then you have a little bit of range to play, right? You got about a 20 pip range to play, right? At least if you can just close like this, then you have some potential for the buys going up. And yeah, we could take those as well. But your stop losses, I mean, your stop loss has to be at these lows, isn't it? You don't really have a choice. Or you can have them at these lows, right? The 4-hour, yeah, because really you're looking for price to create a small bottom wick first and then go up, right? So if I'm looking for this move to play out, here's what I'm looking for. If I'm looking for this move to play out, I'm looking for a little bit of a closer above, a little bit of a bottom wick, and then go up, right? Most likely you're gonna start seeing rejection at this level. So that rejection might bring you all the way down here, right? That rejection might bring you all the way down here, but this is the move I'm really trying to, you know, take advantage of. But you have a potential of continuing the push up, right? You do have the potential to continue to push up. So, you know, if we can take those as well, that would not be terrible. All right, we got a minute left. This is what I'm looking at for gold. So gold 4-hour. Yeah, I'm not looking for much of a bottom wick, to be honest with you. I'm just looking for a bottom wick to this level, and then we take those buys. For sure. All right, 4-hour level. Yeah, you don't need to do that. You just need to close over there. To be honest, with this push, if you end up closing above, I'll be very surprised if you drive all the way back down. If you come all the way back down, I'll be very surprised. But again, this is the final, this is the last day of the monthly, all right? So this monthly candle is probably trying to form and close in, you know, in a way that's going to facilitate the movement of price next month. All right, so you're about to close here. Let's see how you close on this one. So you got that there, okay. To be honest, as long as you close above here, you're chilling, but you need that bottom wick. So GJ closing above. Okay, so above most recent, respecting. Okay, so we got opportunity on both gold and GJ. I need a bottom wick towards this level, and then I'll take that buy. As soon as we flip, I'll take that buy on GJ. Let me see, hourly 4. Looks like we're coming down here. Okay, looks like we're coming down out of this 4-hour close. So 4-hour lows over there. That's the hourly level as well. So boom, cool. Okay, cool. You want to see that low though? Yeah, I need a little bit more of a bottom wick here on GJ. I need more of a bottom wick on GJ. Do I need a bottom wick? Let me see. 4 hours. It's a 4-hour closer. You would think you would have more of a bottom wick, no? Okay. 15. Okay. All right. Right there, I'm gonna have a buy stop. I'm gonna have a buy stop on GJ here. Either a buy stop or I'll enter manually, whichever one I can do. Okay, it looks like it's gonna be a market execution. 7. Okay, so, and we're about to flip. As soon as we flip on that 5, as soon as we take out those 5 highs, I'm gonna, or as soon as we take out those highs, I'm gonna buy. As soon as we take out those highs, I'm gonna buy. And nothing yet. Nothing yet. And so we flipped, but we didn't take out the highs. I'm looking for the highs. I'm looking to take out the highs. Looking to take out, boom. Okay, so right there, we just took out the highs and I'm in that position. Let's see how we pan out. Let's see how we play out here. Let's see how we play out. Let's see how this plays out. Okay, so in terms of break even, I am seeing a lot of rejection around here. Yeah, so your break even area here is sort of around 200. Around 200 is your break even area. Let's see. 200, so 5. That would be 30. Interesting. So if you're gonna come up here, 200. Okay, so looks like you're about to tap 200. Not yet. Okay, so where you're at right now, just keep in mind where you're at right now is a little okay, so you just tapped 200 right there. I'm gonna go break even. So right there, I'm gonna go break even. Stop loss 199.964. 0.964. Okay, cool. So right there, we're break even and we're currently risk free. So I'd say close partials now if you don't want to just lose everything here. If you just want to dub for the Friday, you might as well close partials right now. You are about, say, maybe how many pips in profit? Maybe 7. Yeah, you're about 7 pips in profit right now. So if you just want something for the Friday, I'd say close your partials right now. But where I'm looking to close partials will be around 200.085. Yeah, I'm looking to close partials around 200.085. So I'm gonna hold on to this until then, or at least until this 5-minute closes, right? Let's see how the 5-minute closes and then we can talk. But yeah, for now we are holding this. We are holding this. Because you do have potential here to fill this 4-hour range, right? You do have potential to fill this 4-hour range. And when I close partials, I'm only gonna close 50%. I'm gonna leave the rest to run. I'm to wherever. I'm just gonna put like, where is this? I'm gonna put like the monthly highs or something, you know? Because you start next month, if you end up pushing heavy here, start next month, you could just keep on driving up, right? You could just keep on driving up. But all right, 5-minute opened up. We created, so we survived the bottom wick of the 5. Let's see if we drive up here or not. Ideally, we would like to end the week off on a dub, but you know, if it's a break even, that's okay too. That's okay too. So 200.08 is what I'm looking at. 200.08. So that's around where? 200.08. So here. All right. Cool. So this is gonna be our last move for the day, for the trading session, for the week. Let's see if it can if we end up on a dub here. Let's see. We survived the bottom wick, which is good. To be honest, that bottom wick just barely almost took us out. Right? Okay, now you're taking out those highs. Can you see a push towards 200.08 here? Can you see that push now? Let us see. Let us see. 0.5 or something. 0.5. Okay. I mean, I'm seeing some profit here, right? And it's not greed. It's not that I'm being greedy. It's literally just, you know, with the way price is closing and everything and where we are, it doesn't make any sense for me to just close the position, right? You want your winners to win as much as possible, right? You want your winners to win as much as possible, and you know, the opposite for the losers, right? So I can't really close this until I reach a level where it makes sense that price is gonna reject. Where price is right now, especially with the 5-minute close, with the way the 5-minute close, you know, I mean, hey, if we come back, hit BE, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Worst things could have happened, right? Worst things could have happened. So let's see here. Let's see. But the fact that you took out those highs, you didn't drive straight up, you might just come down for a little bit of a steeper bottom wick, which will take us out at BE, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, let's see. If we survive this pullback and we flip again, if we flip bullish again, you might see a push up. Let's see. Okay, pull back, pull down. Are we gonna get stopped out? Not yet. Okay, boom. So right there we got stopped out. BE. Such is life. Such is life. Such is life. Such is life. Okay. All right, y'all. That is gonna be it for me. That is gonna be it for me. That's gonna be it for me. That's gonna be it for me. All right, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Oh, actually, let me update the record here. So another BE. So oh yeah, this is the final day of the month. This is the final day of the month. BE 30. Yeah, so this is the final day of the month. Hey, look, I should really start putting this as dubs, to be honest, because I made, oh no, never mind. -1. Shit. That means what's it called was crazy, huh? We must have had some crazy spreads. I got -1 on that. Crazy. But yeah, looks like we're coming back up here, but hey, I'm pretty much done, right? My position was where it was. Maybe you can take a 15-minute closure here. Yeah, maybe a 15-minute closure above. That's possible. That is possible. Let's see, 15. Yeah, so maybe you take a 15-minute closure above here, right? If you can close above 190, well, 200 really, right? If you can close above 200, then yeah, I'd consider it, right? If we close above 200, I'll consider taking the buys up again. But right now, yeah, that's pretty much yeah, to be honest. Yeah, because this 4-hour level is looking really good to get filled, right? Like, it's looking very decent to get filled. Let me look at gold real quick. What's gold saying? What's gold saying? So how did we... So we ended up close. I mean, we wouldn't have taken this regardless on gold because we closed below the level we were looking for. We did close below that level. Yeah, so we closed below this level on the 4-hour. And you came up, tapped that level quick, and now rejected, right? So most likely you're gonna keep on going down on gold. So yeah, my beat on gold is pretty much done. I'll stay here till the 15 close. Might as well. I'll stay here till the 15 close and see what's going on. But I don't think we're taking anything here off this 15 close. Yeah, it's a Friday, man. I don't want to meddle too much in the markets on a Friday. Yeah, So this is why, I mean, this is why we went break even where we did on GJ, right? But what I was seeing was, I mean, with the way this 5 closed, right, with the way this first 5-minute closed, I sort of expected that this was just gonna keep on pushing, right? Because we had that bullish closure, we came down, create a bottom wick, continue pushing up. I mean, yeah, I guess you have this here, I guess. Yeah, no. I think that was a good, the way I managed that was good. Because yeah, I understand you do have these levels here, right? You do have this lower time frame levels, but the thing is, we were playing 4-hour closures, right? This is a 4-hour closure, so we were playing higher time frame, and I do mean higher time frame closures, right? So, you know, there's that. But yeah, 15-minute about to close. Let's see what I want. 15-minute about to close. Let's see what we get from that. But yeah, it's the end of the month. May started 31 days ago. You made it to the month. Hey, if you made it to the month, be happy, right? If you made it to the month break even, be happy. If you made it to the month, you know, in profit, be happy. If you made it to the end of the month in loss, still be happy, because fact is, you made it to the end of the month. Some people couldn't say the same, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, thank God. You know, we back again next month. Hopefully we do numbers, you know. We steady growing, steady grinding. You know, we in the break even. We're in the break even stage right now. But this is you know, this is where we learn. This is the stage that gets you prepared for, you know, becoming profitable, right? So it's something you have to go through. It's a prerequisite to success, to becoming profitable, right? So you don't get one without the other. So you gotta just deal with one, deal with this right now, and then in the future, you know, things gonna get better. Because as we're taking these break evens, we're starting to see different you know, different holes in our you know, risk management, or different holes in, you know, the way we close trades. So eventually all of this is just gonna build up into creating a more refined, you know, approach to the markets, right? So yeah, man, yeah, that's what it is. All right, this is an interesting 15-minute close, I'm not gonna lie. This is an interesting 15-minute close. Hourly 30. Here's what I'm saying, right? Yeah, the only issue is this 4-hour. This 4-hour is a little fucked. I'm not a fan of the 4-hour, because the 4-hour ended up closing below, right? We closed below on the 4-hour. Yeah, closed below this level on the 4. It came up here, tapped this level first. Yeah, let's see how this 15-minute closes. Hopefully we don't close above, because if we close above, you do technically have entries. Yeah, man. Yeah, hopefully we can close below. If we close below, then for sure no entries, right? But if we close above here, yeah, there are entries, man. All right, 16 seconds. All right, yeah, hopefully we just keep on melting here, because I really don't want to take this position. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, this is the closure we want, right? So now what you might see, you'll probably see price drive down for a little bit here. It's not a play that I can take, because it's not one of my plays, right? It's not one of my plays, so I can't really take it. But I'm just, you know, I'm speculating, if anything, right? So we might see that top wick form, and then you flip, and then, you know, some people probably have sell stops in right now on the flip of this candle, right? Some people probably have sell stops in on the flip of this candle. The only way I would consider taking this, so let me see. So I mean, that is the 4-hour flip too, so that does make sense. Yeah, that does make sense technically. That does make sense. It just makes sense. Hourly 30, 15. Okay. Yeah, some people most likely have some sell stops right here on the flip of this candle, which does not, I mean, it's not a bad idea, is it? It's not a bad idea at all. We're making this top wick. Okay. So this is an interesting top wick. I was signing out right now, but you signing out and then price just pulled me back in. Yeah, GJ might continue to drive up. Yeah, we'll see. A 30-minute closure on GJ here, I take. If we have a 30-minute bullish closure on GJ here, I'll take. I don't want to stay on stream though, but I don't want my last trade. I'll tell you what, if I'm hopping off stream, I'm not taking anything again. I'm not taking any more positions. If I'm taking a position, it's gonna be on stream. Let me see. Yeah, this looks good to drive down, doesn't it? What do you guys think? This does look good to drive down. At least you got at least a 20-some pip vantage point here. Huh? It's not terrible. Huh. Tap into that level first. You got some room to go up here. That rejection. Came back down, flip. So vantage point here is about your vantage point. This is interesting. Okay, I might get involved with this, y'all. I might get involved with this flip. 15 to 5, right? All right. If this 5-minute flips, if we flip on this 5, okay, not flip. Hold up. Cool. So here's what I'm gonna do. If this 5-minute ends up closing bearish below here, I'm gonna take a sell. Yeah, definitely. Okay. This makes sense. This makes sense. Cool. All right. So if this 5-minute ends up flipping and closing bearish below, I'll take a sell. I will take a sell. But 5-minute got about 1 minute. Got about 1 minute for this 5 to flip. Let's see. Again, this is gold, so very possible. It's not impossible. Impossible. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Okay, so 30 seconds left here. Can we flip on this 5? It's interesting. Interesting. We need a flip and a closure below though. Just a flip will not do it. We need a flip and a closure below. A clip, flip and a close below. Flip and a close below, man. Hey, listen here, man. Listen here, man. That Chris Tucker voice. Okay, this is looking tempting. Okay, let's see. How does this next 5 open? Yeah, I'm not gonna take that. Yeah, I wanted a closer below, but this 15 could just flip and continue driving down. Okay, so that's it for me on gold. As for GJ, 5-minute closed above, most likely gonna continue going up here. Let me see, 5-minute close above. Okay, so you need a bottom wick. All right, bottom wick on this. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm gonna stay until 9:30. Damn it. When you think you're out, they just pull you back in, man. They just pull you back in. You think you're done for the day and the markets just pull you back in, bro. Crazy. All right, I'm gonna wait for this 30 to close. Let's see how this 30 closes. The 30 closes nice, we're gonna reattempt those buys. If not, c'est la vie. I'm not even, literally as soon as this 30 closes, if it doesn't close bullish like this, I'm just gonna, you know, turn off my PC. I'm not even gonna sign out. Okay, I will sign out, but yeah, I'm not gonna look at anything else. Just hop off, right? I'll be right back though. I'll be right back. Let me since we're just waiting for the 9:30 candle here, let me just let me go multitask. All right, so 30 minutes in a bit. It's not 30 minutes in a bit. 30-minute closers in a bit. I will be back and we'll see what I'll go on with that. Yeah, and then we'll officially end stream, depending on how this 30 closes. All right, y'all vibe out for a little bit. I'll be right back. Vibe out. All right, we're back. All right, let's see what this 30 minutes saying. What is 30 minutes saying? And bada boom, bada boom. Boom. Okay, so 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Cool. All right, so with that, we are done for the month. We're done for the week. Done for the day. Done for everything. All right. I said I wouldn't look at anything else, so I won't look at anything else. Boom. So we're done for everything. Appreciate y'all for tuning in once again. Of course. Sadly, we couldn't take any dubs on stream today, but you know, hopefully you guys took some dubs out of those break-even trades. Yeah, man. So appreciate y'all for tuning in once again. We're back again next week, next month. Every day, every weekday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern, 12:30 p.m. Watts. Same time, same place, same strategy. May record, we got 10 wins, 15 BEs, 4 losses. We're gonna look for June to be even better. Alright, so hope y'all have a good weekend. Appreciate y'all for tuning in once again. And as always, let me reduce the music. Peace.